Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create GoToTraining Registrant on Cashfree payments. So here, I'm a corporate trainer. I'm providing multiple webinars and courses with the help of GoToTraining to multiple clients, businesses and individuals. And for collecting the payments for these registrations of the webinars, I am using Cashfree. That is an amazing payment gateway application. So my objective is that for my webinar, whenever a payment will be made by a customer in Cashfree, automatically that person should be added as a registrant in a webinar in GoToTraining. To automate this entire process, we will have to set up the connection between Cashfree and GoToTraining, and that we are going to do without any coding and any programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step for your business, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, I will show you step by step that how we can automatically create registrants in GoToTraining whenever payment will be received for the webinars through Cashfree. So here I am a business consultant and online content provider. I am managing the webinars which I am conducting for various clients with the help of GoToTraining. So I want that as soon as I'm going to receive a payment for the webinars, then automatically the person who has made the payment should be added as a registrant in GoToTraining. To automate the entire process, I will have to build the connection between Cashfree, that is the payment gateway, and GoToTraining. Now, for building this connection, we are not going to use any kind of coding and programming skills because we are going to build the connection easily and effortlessly with the help of Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to set up the connections between our work applications without the requirement of any coding and programming skills to automate all our repetitive tasks. So today we are going to automate the entire process of creating registrants in GoToTraining webinars for Cashfree payments. Let's get started quickly. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect/INR in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. As an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in to log into my account directly, and we are on the all apps section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. It has now taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect where we can find all the workflows which we have created, and to save the workflows we can also create separate folders like this. Now to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box has appeared in front of us which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let me provide a name over here. Create GoToTraining Registrant on Cashfree payment. After giving the name to my workflow, now I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, the automation which we are going to set up currently is related to my webinars and meetings. So here I have created a separate folder for that. I'm going to select automations for webinars and meetings, and now I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, you can see a new screen is open in front of us which contains two extremely important windows. Here we have trigger as well as action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose currently I want that as soon as I'm going to receive a new payment through Cashfree for the webinar, then automatically the person who has made the payment to register themselves should be added as a registrant in GoToTraining webinar. For that, I'm going to take Cashfree in trigger and GoToTraining in my action step. When we are going to build the connection between these applications, then we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the payment will be received through Cashfree, then only the registrant will be added in GoToTraining, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, let's go towards our trigger step and let us select our trigger application over here. So our trigger application will be Cash, because we want that when the purchase will be made in Cashfree, then we want to capture the response and we want to start our workflow every time. So Cashfree will be our trigger application over here. Then we have to select the trigger event. So on the happening of its specific event in Cashfree, you want to capture the response. So here I want that when a new payment will be received via form which I have created, then I want to capture the response. So payment via form will be my trigger event over here. Here you can see that we have received a webhook URL and also we have received some instructions. By following the given instructions step by step carefully, we need to insert the webhook URL inside our Cashfree account. As we will do that, then the webhook URL is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new payment which is received via form in Cashfree towards Pabbly Connect. So let's copy the webhook URL and then I'm going to show you each and every step that how you have to build this connection. So first of all, I will take you towards my Cashfree account. We have to go towards developers option given on top, and over here we have the option of webhooks. We have to select that. And now here, after coming on webhook section, we have to go towards payment form as we are setting up the connection between payment form and Pabbly Connect. Then we have to click on this add webhook button and we have to paste the webhook URL which we have recently copied from Pabbly Connect. Then we'll click on test and add. And as we have done that, now we are going to click on add. Now we'll go back towards Pabbly Connect. Here you can see a test response is received already. This is a test response which we have captured because we have set up the connection successfully between Cashfree and Pabbly Connect. And how we have done that? With the help of webhook. So now once we have set up the connection, we'll click on this recapture webhook response button, and so that we can capture another actual response. And for that, it is showing waiting for webhook response now. So how we are going to capture the response? By doing a test submission. To do the test submission, I will once again take you towards my Cashfree account. We will go towards the form section which we want to connect. So here we'll go towards payment forms. I will go towards all forms, and here among these payment forms I'm going to select this PHP course new form. I will simply copy the link of the form. I'm going to open it in a new tab. And here I've opened the checkout page, that is the form of this PHP programming course. And here I'm going to make the payment. So now I'm going to start with the phone number of the customer. Let's say email is, let's say best18@pabblytudes.com. Let's say this is the name, best user. And now I'm going to make the payment quickly. We have multiple options to make the payments. I'm going to select card over here, and because this is a dummy payment which I'm going to make, so I'm going to use the test card credentials I have. Okay, so I'm going to click on use over here. Click on proceed to pay. I've entered the OTP and you can see that my payment is successful. So I'm going to take you back towards Pabbly Connect for a few seconds. Let's wait, and here we have received the response. In the response, we have received all the details. So let's start reading the response one by one. First of all, we have received the type of the response, payment form order webhook. Then we have the event time and the date. Over here we have the order transaction ID which is going to be unique for every new payment. We have the order ID once again. Here we have the amount which is received, the phone number of the customer, we have their name, their email address, and all other details. This means our connection between Cashfree and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful, as when you will look carefully, you will see that we have received exactly the same details which we have submitted while making the payment. Alright. Now, once we have set up the connection between Cashfree and Pabbly Connect, every time the payment will be received via form, then the response is going to be automatically captured. Once the response is received, our objective is to add the customer who has made the purchase as a registrant in GoToTraining for our Master PHP Programming webinar. So for that, we'll go towards action step. We will select our action application as GoToTraining. Let's select that. Then we have to select the action event, that will be to create a registrant. Now let's click on connect. For building the connection between GoToTraining and Pabbly Connect, you can see I'm already logged into my GoToTraining account, and over here we have two options, add new connection and select existing connection. If you already have an existing connection, you can just go with that. But if you want to create a new one, for that I'm going to show you that how you have to do. So first of all, you'll go towards add new connection. We'll click on connect with GoToTraining, and over here you can see that here, because I'm already logged in, so my account is detected and the authorization has become successful. So you also have to keep in mind that you should log into the application which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect to make the process of the connection easier and simple. Now let's move forward. Here it is asking us multiple details which we have to enter to create the registrant successfully. First of all, in which training you want to enroll the registrant. So here I've already selected Master PHP. This is the name of the meeting in which I am taking the registrations. Alright, then we have to provide the email, first name and the last name. All these details are already received from our earlier response. When I'm going to search for the email, here you can see we have it. I'm going to directly map it from the previous step like this, and as I have done that, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So every time a new payment will be received by a new customer through Cashfree, automatically the response will be captured, and with that response, automatically the email And not only the email, but all other details which we are going to map are going to replace. And in this way, we will automate the entire process. Because if we will enter the data manually over here by typing or by copy and pasting, then it will become static and then it is not going to replace. Therefore, mapping is very important. In the similar manner, let's map the name of the customer as well. But when we are going to search for the name, you can see we have not received the name separately, first and the last name. We have received the combined name. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply split this name so that we can map them. We'll click on this add action step button in between, and with the help of text formatter, we are going to split the name. We are going to format the name. Text formatter is an amazing feature of Pabbly which helps us to format the text in the workflows according to our requirements. We have multiple features over here in text formatter, but because currently we want to split the name, so split text will be our action event. Now let's click on connect. The connection is built because it is already an inbuilt feature of Pabbly. Now it is asking us which text you want to split. I want to split the name of my customer. So I have selected that and I have mapped it. As I told you, when we map the data, it becomes dynamic. So we have mapped this name. What value you want to use to separate the name. So here as a separator, I'm going to use the space which I have in between the first name and the last name. And in case if you want to use a space as a separator, we have to use it in the given format. So I will simply copy it and I will paste it over here. Then it is asking us the segment index. Which segment of this name you want? First name, last name, or both? So here I want both first name and the last name. So I'm going to select all. Let's click on save and send test request button. Here we have received the response, in which we have the first name and last name separately. So quickly we will map the first name and last name. It is very easy process. We will simply map the last name as well. And done. Now let's click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, the response is captured. It is saying that the meeting registrant is created. Here we have the registrant key as well. So I'm going to quickly take you towards my training in GoToTraining, and we will go towards my training option from the left side. So after coming on my trainings, here we have the training for which we have made the registration, and I'm going to go towards this training. As you can see, in the training, here we have the registrants as well. So I'm going to take you towards the registrant section, and here we can see that yes, best user is successfully added with the same details. This means our connection between Cashfree and GoToTraining is absolutely successful, and now every time the payment will be received via form in Cashfree, automatically the registrant will be added in GoToTraining. Once we have set up this connection, we do not have to do anything manually. After that, as soon as the payment will be captured, the registrant will be added. So in a similar manner, you can also very easily create this amazing automation for your business for managing your webinars, meetings with the help of GoToTraining. Whenever you're going to receive the payment, directly the registrant will be added effortlessly. In case if you're not using Cashfree as your payment gateway, you're using other applications such as Razorpay, Stripe, or etc., then in the similar manner, you can connect these applications as well. So I hope the automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.